Okay, we're going to try this again. Anyway, once again, I am making a video in that certain room of the house. But, once again, as in past videos, I am not doing anything. And I notice that the lighting is much better, no matter where I've lived, in the bathroom than it is like, the living room or the dining room. And quite honestly, I feel that the bathroom needs the least amount of light of anything in your room, in your house. I mean, pretty much you can find anything on you. You feel around for a couple of seconds. It needs to be relieved, whether it's number one or number two. Pull down your pants and the bowl, you notice, that if you have to do number two or if you're a lady and you have to sit down, has no knobs for a faucet. So it can be very dimly lit. And you're feeling around, you really can't say, it's got a faucet. This can't be a toilet. The bathtub has a faucet or the shower. So if you touch a dial, okay, that's not where I'm going to pee and shit. But I digress. This video is about recreational marijuana and medical marijuana. Because, that's a big thing now here in Florida as well. Now, I'm all for medical marijuana. People are sick. I've seen instances, my cousin, daughter had a boyfriend that had Hodgkin's disease, very nice kid, and he'd go through chemotherapy, he'd smoke a little pot, his appetite would come back, he wouldn't be as much in pain. I know it helps a lot of people. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get medical marijuana here in the state of Florida because they do not consider the two diseases that I, tried to explain I needed the marijuana for, were not approved medical conditions for me to get a prescription for marijuana. The first one, of course, being acute psychedelia. I listen to the Grateful Dead, I occasionally drop LSD, I don't vote Republican, I don't like wars, I think everybody that God created is as good as me, so. But then, of course, the other medical condition was severe Republicanitis, which kind of like ties in with acute psychedelia, so. But I digress once again. But medical marijuana is good if it helps people, and I think it does. I know that they also have oil for canines, for dogs. It's called cannabis for canines. And this guy, he had 15-year-old dog. It's 15 years, it's old for a dog, and it's running around, it's like sick, and it's slow, and he gave it the cannabis oil, and it's jumping up and down like a teenager at Woodstock during a Jimi Hendrix set. So, it kind of has the same effect on me. So I'm all for medical marijuana. However, I am not for recreational marijuana in any way, shape, or form. And let me explain why. It's got nothing to do with keeping my kids protected. I mean, you keep them protected from liquor, marijuana. That's not it at all. It's just smoking marijuana, okay, illegally is my last, I don't know, what's the word I'm trying to reach? My last tie to my rebellious youth. You know what I'm saying? I can't grow the hair so long anymore. Because it's all white now, and I'd look like, I don't know, somebody out of the Bible parting the Red Sea, or somebody who's ringing in the new year in a big robe and a sickle he carries? I have no idea. But anyway, clock. He carries a clock for all the time, right? I'm sorry. But, what I'm trying to say? So the thing is that, breaking a law, that's cool. That's rebellious. That's like teenage. It keeps me young. So now, if you're making marijuana, using marijuana recreationally just to get high, not as a medicine, legal, well then I gotta break other laws, to hold on to that little bit of teenage rebel I have in me. And I've been doing that. I'm littering now a lot more often, I'm 2 feet away from a public wastebasket, I'm throwing it on the ground. That's it. Go ahead, copper. Go ahead, slap the cuffs on. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I'm posting bills everywhere where it says don't post them, post no bills. I'm posting hundreds of them on the wall. Jaywalking, I'm doing that a lot. So this way I can say, yeah, I'm still a bit of a rebel and I'm still a bit of a lawbreaker. I don't want to say my age. Most of you folks who know me real well on Facebook probably know what it is anyway. So that's why I am against recreational marijuana. Please, let me break one law often. I'm not going to tell you how often, but let me break one law often. You know what I'm saying? So this way, I could still say, hey, I don't fit into society. I'm still a rebel. Like I did when I had the long hair and the tie-dye shirts. And a concert was only $6 for a ticket. And that's why I'm against medical recreational marijuana. However, medical marijuana is good. And that's it. Thank you very much.